San Diego Wave unveiled their new kit, the Balboa Park kit. What?
Nothing. Keep going, please. The Balboa Park kit.
Why are you guys laughing?
Because they unveiled it.
I
didn't say anything, man. I didn't say anything.
Abe, your writing sucks, Tony.
I hope.
Gordo. Cállense, Hoder, me esta.
I didn't say anything, dude. I was not going to mention it at all. That was messed up, Tony.
Well, I hope they eventually unveil this Balboa kit that we were hearing so much about.
Chiva went to the Balboa Park. I need to hear from what the event was like. I was there at last year's event. And
he was out there. He was actually at both of them, last year's and this year's.
Yeah.
And off the gate, again, we remain neutral to the powers of a certain kit because at the end of the day, what they look like, what aesthetically it looks like is meaningless. It's what they do with a kit on.
Best kit San Diego Wave has ever put out.
Best kit San Diego
Best kit San Diego has had in their sports history.
Tranquilo. Whoa. Okay. You need to go check out the San Diego Soccer's ones. Did you guys see those?
Nope. This beats the Soccer's one. And you know why? Because it's not some whatever's like brand.
Oh, yeah?
Nike.
Oh, yeah?
I don't know about maybe I have to see it on the field.
Yeah, they've had better Star Wars ones.
I don't know.
They've had better Star Wars ones.
That the shorts,
like the R2D2 one, right?
Yeah, the
R2D2 one was better.
Jeez.
I think as a whole, though, I think you can officially say with this kit that they have the best like combination of all of their kits together.
It's a classy kit. Like, it's so nice. Just the earth tone of it with the pink and the detail on the pink on the collar and the sleeves with the pink shirt. Like, it's gonna look so good on the field. Like, it's an excellent kit. I think it's probably top 3 in NWSL right now. But yeah, no, it's I really liked it. Again, I think it's the best kit San Diego Wave has put out, and it's my personal favorite.
I saw it in person for the first time today at a store, and it's just it's so like just clean and like when you have that perfect thing that's simple, it just feels like timeless. And already we haven't even seen it on the pitch, but it kind of feels timeless. Like, it's just it's so perfect. It captures the vibe really well, and I can just imagine a lot of cool moments in that kit already. But if I'm being honest, I don't even think like Angel City's kind of were better. Did you guys see theirs? Theirs are sick.
I mean, not see theirs.
A solid kit. I think it's a solid kit. I do like the Las Medias.
Yeah, that is,
yeah.
Yeah, pretty sick.
I will say, I've seen better Balboa Park. I've seen Balboa Park look better. Certainly. But yeah,
the event was pretty cool.
I have not seen Angel Cities, but yeah, go ahead and talk about the event.
The event was pretty cool. I got there a little earlier, so there wasn't really a lot of people. I got there around 3:30. Event started at 4. Right at 4, I got to talk to Kiki Pickett. She got there a little early too, and they just told me, "Hey, like, do you want to just do an interview with her already?" I'm like, "Sick, why not? I'm down." She's funny, she's super cool. I'm excited to see what she brings to this club. But yeah, little by little, people started coming in. I thought doing it at Balboa Park was really cool because it brought in a lot of people that had no idea like that Wave even existed or that they had like this event going on. I like the Wave one better, Abe.
Really?
Yeah.
This one?
Yeah, I don't know. I think this one
I like the crest. Okay, the crest is cool.
In the middle, I don't usually like it when the crest is in the middle, but this one just like pops, man.
It pops.
But I feel like they have it like como holográfico kind of.
It's a decent goalkeeper kit. It's a decent goalkeeper training kit. What a way to put down a kit.
But yeah, no. I think something I did like about the event is that the players were kind of just walking around and getting to talk to fans, and then getting in line. People were getting in line to take photos with the players. I think the players that ended up going out were Kiki, Leah Godfrey was there, Trinity Armstrong, Lumilda and Dudinha ended up going after. Ken Sadali was there. Naya Harrison was there. I think Melanie Barcenas may have made an appearance as well. It was really cool talking to Naya just because she is from San Diego, and she talked about, like, growing up, I would come here all the time too. And when friends come visit, like, you always want to take them to Balboa Park, and you tell them you have to go to Balboa Park. Like, doesn't matter if you have 2 days in San Diego, make sure you make time to go to Balboa Park. So yeah, like, I thought the event was cool, and the fact that they did a kit in honor of Balboa Park, I think that was excellent. So yeah, other than that, the event was cool. There was sirens were there. I got to hit the drums. It was pretty cool.
The drums.
You can make a little soccer ball succulent. So that was nice. Yeah, they had a lot of different interaction things. And of course, the big thing was just the merch line and buying merch. A lot of people from the soccer community were there. Esteban was there. I didn't get to say hi to Esteban.
I saw that he's going to have a vlog of that thing coming soon. So check it out.
I didn't get to talk to Cesar, but I saw Cesar was there.
Dude, Cesar Football?
A lot of people kind of saying hi. So it was pretty cool. You guys missed out.
I feel like I'm jealous.
It's not, I don't know if they put an announcement out yet, but they did say at the event, and there hasn't been an embargo, but there's going to be an event on March 10th at Balboa Park with all the players there. So yeah, that's going to be March 10th. I think it's going to be Tuesday, next week, Tuesday. So yeah, I don't know about the time or anything like that.
Can I tell you? I'm tired of talking San Diego Wave off season. I want some games. I want some games. I want NWSL to start. I want to break down the plays. I want to break down how this team is going to play, how they're going to form, what Jonas Ball 2.0 is going to look like. I just want to see it happen already. And with the signing, Abe, that was announced today, an addition of another Brazilian to San Diego Wave, you have, I got this. Portillo, correct?
Yeah, I think so.
Portillo.
You gotta do the little Brazilian flourish at the end, I think.
Yeah, Portillo. I don't know. Yeah. We'll let her say it.
Gabi.
Or Gabi. Yeah, I hope that's it. Gabi, come on. What can you tell us about the new signing from Gotham?
Seems like a pretty good player. Maybe kind of lost like the real number one spot over at Gotham, just because of how strong they are, and they, I guess, probably didn't really need her services as much as maybe San Diego Wave did, and Gotham definitely looking to, I don't want to say unload salary, but open up some more space. So it kind of makes sense from Gotham side. And yeah, San Diego, obviously, it seems like they did this with the French players, right? Like bringing a lot of you bring in one French player, then you bring in a couple more, and now you have like a real connection that way. Maybe that's what was missing with Dudinha last season. So that's in the offseason, Cami Ashton decided, hey, we need at least a couple more Brazilian players to make her feel more comfortable. That's definitely like a real thing in soccer. So it could work out really well, especially when you have like attacking players like this. It seems like a pretty solid idea. And then seems like they're probably going to put her on the right wing. I know what we saw from Leah Godfrey in Coachella, and she looked pretty solid out there. But yeah, another option up top can never hurt, especially considering what happened at the 9 position last year.
Yeah, it almost seems like there's now forgetting about the back line. And I feel like every season is one of those things where we're like, what about the back line? What about the attacking end? They need someone on that midfield. So I think every season is something different. I think the goals will come with Lumidla and Dudinha, like, being able to start out the season together. Now Gabi joining there, and you have Godfrey that can also impact there. And you have Kimi Ascanio playing, probably bound to have probably her best season yet. Ken Sadali's still there. So I think on the attacking end, I'm not worried, but now it's the defensive end. Goalkeeper position, like who's going to play right back? Trinity Armstrong's out for the season. Kennedy Wesley has to really step up and not make mistakes. So, Abe, are you worried about the back line as well? I think that's a good
Krista McNabb. She might be one of the more underrated players.
She always is. She
is the most underrated and probably the most important player in Waves history.
Yeah, and I think they'll probably end up being all right in that spot. And don't forget Daniela Arias too, who they didn't have Colombia had a pretty bad game against Canada this weekend. I think they lost 5-1, but they brought her in for a reason too. So I'm not sure completely if there's like a lot of question marks in that defensive area, but the goalkeeper's position definitely is something that you could circle and keep your eye on, especially considering how like important Ken Sheridan has been the past 4 years.
Yeah, I mean, you saw a little bit in Coachella, right? Like there's definitely some room for improvement for goalkeeper one in that area. And, you know, even if Didi has her best year in San Diego Wave as a starter, there's a good backup to, you know, at some point if she's available. Is there any updates? She's still not available visa-wise?
I'm not sure. Also, they haven't really given an update. And also, I think they usually do the thing where I don't believe that they're in San Diego until they post the video of the sirens greeting them at the airport, and that hasn't happened yet.
Yeah, it's usually the tell. Yeah, no, haven't seen that. So that's still coming on down, and if a player doesn't join, you know, there's still a whole season to get that sorted out. But visas, as we heard actually from Tyler Heaps, are very difficult on every aspect right now.
Oh,
and it's affecting the markets. It's affecting a lot of different things. Yes, Adriana Leon did get dropped or scratched from the Canadian national team. Up until recently, there was no sighting of Adriana Leon. She resurfaced through the promos and the promo pictures of the uniforms, and she has been at training. So she's still with the club right now. So I think you can kind of.
I will say she did post one of those like videos on the bike, and that's usually one of those tells that it's like you're not allowed to be on the field, but you are allowed to train on the bike. So injured to a certain extent, it seems. This is all speculation, but
yeah.
But I usually that's like the typical soccer player thing when they're posting pictures on the bike, like I'm working to get back.
We saw Chucky and in Barston last season quite a lot on those bikes.
Any updates on the Kat Marcario situation, just in general?
Are you asking me?
I'm asking you, Abe.
Remember what I told you guys about the agency and the leaks and the information? If something was happening, I would have presumed it would happen a lot quicker, a lot closer, especially we're super close to the start of the NWSL season. You would assume something would have come out by now. So the closer we get to the NWSL season, I don't know if it's less likely, but the more pertinent these questions become. And how much is this all public negotiations? Does she maybe want to go to any NWSL teams? Is she waiting until the summer, like 619 Soccer thinks? Because she's kind of playing with Chelsea, but also at the same time, they're not using her in Champions League. So it's a lot of weird things happening with Kat Marcario. And I wouldn't be surprised if she ends up at any NWSL team and not San Diego. But it still seems like they're the front runners.
Yeah, I mean, the last update was about 18 days ago when that big, like, the front runner is San Diego Wave. So we really haven't heard anything. So usually, like I said, that happened.
Like 619 Soccer saying, like, it only makes sense when it happens this summer when she becomes a free agent. You know, it could be more negotiations with the agents rather than Chelsea itself. So I think in soccer anything is possible. It really is.
Houston finished 11th. It's going to be the opponent for San Diego Wave on March 14th. That is a home opener here.
Houston's not bad. They have a new coach, and from what I've heard, they're all pretty like well connected. I think they have a lot of trust in that coach. From when I was at NWSL Media Day, they all seem pretty locked in not in a typical like, oh yeah, we're so excited for the season, but in a real like we have tangible goals and things that they want to reach and meet. So I would believe that they could be a almost playoff team this season. So it'll be a good game for sure.
Something for San Diego Wave also, and this is where the scheduling kind of conflicts, and it's going to start conflicting. There were a couple call-ups for San Diego Wave. 5 San Diego Wave players called up for the February-March FIFA International window, and that's going to be games, I believe, against Argentina and Canada and Colombia as well.
Yeah, She Believes Cup.
She Believes Cup, yes, is going to be Kennedy Wesley, Kimi Ascanio, Daniela Arias, Laurina Facer, and Pearl Moroni are going to France as well. So kind of an inopportune time, but at the same time, good for them getting that call up there. Still international representation here at San Diego Wave, which is always good. But is that going to start affecting already how wonky is the schedule? When are we going to find the schedule actually? Because it was much later than last year, much earlier than last year when we found out the schedule for Wave, right?
We have the Wave schedule already.
No, I know, but we got it much earlier than we got it last season.
Oh yeah, we did. I was looking. There's a lot more conflicts with San Diego FC this year. By the way, I remember last season there was kind of like, hey, if there's an away game, there's at least like a couple hours in between. I put it all in my calendar this weekend, and there's a bit of overlap there. So it's going to be a little bit different, but the schedule still looks pretty solid for them. There's not too many like really tough spots. They have a couple midweek games this year. I know they kind of didn't really do that last year, but seems like they kind of did it to like avoid the World Cup. But I think they're still technically having some overlap. It's a little weird.
Yeah, September is crazy. Yeah, there's that when I hear Mikey Varas and everybody else praise the field conditions, I'm like, great. I hope it all works out in September because football season starts in August, and from then it would be in just a big way to go. Philippe, you're gonna will this like Philippe wants Mercario, Ludmila Dondinha Portillo.
Philippe, you should just get a jersey already with Macario's name on it.
Just no, because she leaves.
Get a Chelsea jersey with Macario's name on it.
Yeah, smart. Too bad he's a Manchester United fan.
So the way the hip thing works too is it technically doesn't start until you reach the salary cap. So it's not really sure if she would be a hip player, but she does qualify for the hip rule.
Yeah.
I don't know why I almost read that as HIPAA.
HIPAA? No, it's 2 P's in that one. All right. So it's coming on down right now. San Diego Wave is just in training mode. They're going to have some scrimmages behind closed doors. And then they're going to go ahead and just launch into the season.
12 days away.
12 days away. We're in San Diego Wave month. So very much looking forward to talking about the actual games that are coming on up.
Yeah, I bet next week we probably get a roster, maybe like an official, like this is start of season roster. Because right now still it's like, here's all the non-roster invitee players and stuff like that. And technically they can also still sign like national team replacement players as well. So some of those players that are in camp right now might end up signing one of those contracts. But
well, let's see who's listed on the roster right now. Yeah, Leah Freeman, Luisa. You have Kennedy. By the way, the training kits are actually dope. I like them.
Did Marcena switch her number? That's interesting.
Yes, Marcenas is now listed at number 7.
Kimi also switched to number 8.
I like the 8 on her.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good number. You got your 9 with Adriana Leon, Kendra Daly in the 10, potentially now with a captain's armband, unless it goes to Kennedy Wesley. Gia Corley, who still has a lot to prove this season. Kristen McNabb, retire her jersey, 13 14. I mean, it just makes sense. Wave. Trinity Byers.
Mimi.
Mimi Van Zanten, whose sister plays for Houston, which that'll be interesting.
Oh, first game, yeah, sister duel. Ludmila. You have Lorena Facer, Leah Godfrey. Who else is listed?
¿No alcanzas a ver los nombres de ahí?
No.
A la madre.
Yeah, no, I'm pretty blind, dude.
Naya Harrison with number 23.
But like again, I should
Daniela
I
Arias,
should
number
know.
30. Didi, number 31. Kiki, number 33. Pearl Moroni with the 75. Dudinha with number 88. And then now you have Gabi.
In the
no
blank.
Name, no number yet.
No number. TBD for
what
that.
What number is not on the
14?
No, that 14.
She could wear number 14. I can imagine that.
14's McNabb, bro. That's getting retired. We just talked about it.
My bad.
But we'll go
14 is not a center back number, man.
Is anyone wearing number 17?
Kimi Escano used to wear
Ludmila. I hate that number for an offensive player. Huh?
Yeah, the 9 shouldn't.
21. She could wear 21.
I respect Pro Moroni at 75. Dudinha's at 88 is actually pretty cool too. Guess she has a story for that, but I forgot the story right now.
I like Bofo when he was 99.
Wolfram Yankin.
Then he was 100. Then he was 0. Then he wore 1.
They have a 0 too.
Yeah, but it was cool because Bofo wasn't a goalkeeper when he wore number 1. It was like, damn, why is Bofo wearing number 1?
Because he is number 1. All right, we'll have a lot more constructive.
That's Diego.
I am blind. Yes. San Diego Wave speak as the weeks get closer. San Diego Wave again will be facing Houston. And Abe, how's your work with All for 11 going?
It's going pretty interesting. I'm starting to prep my the big article of the preseason, which is preseason power ranking or start of season power rankings. So I'm making a list of every single NWSL team, taking notes on them, and then gonna start ranking them.
Where are you gonna rank Wave?
I don't know. I haven't really gotten to that point yet. I want to do 2 teams a day, and then at the end start putting them numbered up. I think I will say top 8, definitely playoff team, but I'm not sure where.
Number 1.
Number
1 on
3?
Number 1 on your heart.
Are they top 3? Are they a top 3 team? Is that going to be another conversation this year? I don't know.
Yes, you're about. Is there anything else Wave? No, nothing else Wave. Well,
shout out to the Sirens.
Shout out to the Sirens.
I got the email. The new scarf has shipped.
Ah.